welcome to a day in the life of a content creator. I have a brand campaign that I'm working on right now for a men's brand, and I thought I would show you guys some behind the scenes of what goes in to these branded posts that you guys see me and other creators post on social media. So quickly, a little bit of backstory. When I pitched this brand, I pitched like doing a date night video with my husband where I pick out his clothes, he picks out my clothes, and then I also pick out his deodorant because I love the smell of this particular deodorant, which I really do love the smell. It smells so good. However, in the time between when I pitched and when they responded saying they would like to work with me, my husband left. Yeah, he's gone. And he'll be in the Philippines for what, a month or two. And so now I am moving forward with the post, but without him. And so I'm like trying to give the same vibes, but without him being here. Of course, I had to like pivot a little bit what I'm going to do, but I'm still doing like a date night prep vlog showing this deodorant that I purchased for my husband. And pivots like that happen all the time. Sometimes when you're working with brands, you have to like roll with the punches and do your best, get them some quality content, but it might not always be what you think it's going to be, like depending on circumstances. And then on top of that, my sinuses are acting up, so I'm not feeling my absolute best, but I really did want to give date night vibes. And so I'm about to wash and blow dry my hair, get my face in order, and then get to work on this campaign. Alright guys, so my hair is blow dried. While I wait for the flat iron to warm up, I'm just gonna go ahead and do my makeup. I'm doing a little bit more makeup for this campaign than I would usually do for a brand shoot, just because it is a like date night theme. I want to look as if I'm actually going on a date night. Although my husband is not even home to take me anywhere and enjoy this full face of makeup. I also realized, sorry, rubbing my face. I also realized that I didn't even get my eyebrows done for this, and they're kind of a mess, but this was actually a pretty short turnaround campaign. I just found out that they'd like to move forward and got the contract signed and all of that stuff on Tuesday. Today is Wednesday, and first drafts are due on Friday. And so I like didn't have a lot of time to, prepare and plan. Like yesterday, I went out and bought all the products that I would need to bring the campaign to life, but there wasn't a ton of time to go to the hair salon or get my eyebrows done or anything like that. Thankfully, my nails are done, which is always super, super, super important when you're working on a campaign with a brand, because nobody wants your nails to be looking all raggedy when you are holding up their product for a sponsored post. Like they could put ad money behind it if they really like it, and they don't want your nails to be looking a mess. I mean, of course, it's okay if they're not painted, but if they are natural, you at least want them to be neat and clean, not chipped and all that. So glad that my nails are at least done. Sometimes with a campaign that is short turnaround like this, I will like ask for a extra few days or something if I don't think that I'm going to be able to get it done. However, this campaign is quite lucrative. It's a $4,000 campaign for just one TikTok video. So I was like, I think for 4K, I can get myself together and, make this happen. So I'm just gonna, do my face for date night and curl my hair, and then I'll be all ready to start shooting. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is a new record for how fast I've done my hair. Not my absolute best work, but what do you guys think? Do you think it gives date night vibes? I think it will definitely do for our purposes. I'm just gonna use a little bit of this on my flyaways, and then it is time to shoot. Of course, my house is not really in order, but that is one of the secrets that content creators probably don't usually share. Behind whatever area we're shooting in, things are typically a hot mess. We just scoot things to the side, move things over so that things look like fairly tame for the camera, but I'm about to show you guys the state of my room and the area where we're gonna shoot. And I will, of course, like post kind of the finished content when it comes out so that you guys can see how it looks on camera. All right, y'all. This is the current state of my home. Bag to be unpacked, clothes to be put away. Bed is like pulled up, but definitely not made neatly. Collection of stuffed animals on the floor because mom life. And this over here is the area where I'm gonna shoot because the lighting is really good right here because the window is near and it's like somewhat, set up cute anyway. And so I think this will be the perfect area to shoot. I have my tripod here, the products in the bag, and then I have my little gift basket, which I have to set up as well. So let's get to it. The thing about working with brands is that they typically don't want you to show any brand name besides their own in the content. So that includes like logos like Nike, brands of like food, other items. You can show like the actual food, but they don't want any brand names or logos besides their own in the content unless like it's like an affiliated brand or unless they want you to say that you bought the item at Target or something like that. But they're really, really strict that like if you are working with, let's just say, Albertson gummy bears, like they don't want you to show Haribo, I think that's how you say it, gummy bears, or like Reese's or any other brand in your content. So for this brand, I'm making my husband like a little date night prep gift basket, and I wanted to put one of his favorite sweet treats in here. He loves gummy bears in real life. He loves all candy, but yeah, gummy bears. And I can't show this actual packaging and brand name in the content, and so I grabbed a mason jar, and I'm just gonna put the gummy bears in the jar so that the brand of the product is not actually showing, and the brand doesn't have any complaints about me showing other logos or other branding in their post. One for the road. I am gonna be including like a pick a card or a pick a date rather activity for me and my husband. So I will be writing out like a few date ideas for us as if he is going to pick one of the date ideas like without looking. And so I'm about to just go ahead and write on the cards so they're all ready. Let's see, we'll do dinner at our favorite steakhouse. We will do games at an adult only arcade. We will do drinks on a cool rooftop patio. We will do dancing at a local outdoor concert. Now I'm going to go ahead and get my basket somewhat set up. So for part of the video, I'm gonna like show putting the items in the basket, but just so there's not like, I'm not showing the nitty gritty details, I'm gonna go ahead and just put, you know, my shreds in and all that, just to get it like somewhat set up so that the beginning part of that is done. Here's what it looks like. A little bit neater. Now I think I'm ready to start shooting. All right, that is a wrap on shooting that campaign. I'm about to take off this red lip because I typically don't just walk around in the middle of the day with red lipstick on. Typically, if it's a special occasion, maybe. The next step for me will be to edit the video. So I have to like, you know, go through all of the video clips, edit them and make them into a cohesive vlog, do my voiceover, which is super important. I always do voiceovers when working with brands as opposed to like speaking directly with a camera, because that way, if the brand wants to change any of the verbiage, I just have to do another voiceover instead of having to reshoot the video completely. But honestly, all of those things will happen tomorrow because now it is time for me to go to my real job, aka being a mom. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, definitely let me know in the comments. If you have any questions about my life as a content creator, I have an open book and I'm more than willing to answer. Click the button and subscribe, and I will see you next time.